You're watching the Trojan Network.
We want to welcome everyone out to Christian Heritage and Darren McClure Field. I want to start by introducing the Gordon Lee Trojans. Number 24, Brady Little. Number 22, Junior Zamet. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Zymet. Number 45, Garrett Ross. If you guys will go out to the field and stand on the line, I'd appreciate it. Number 6, Caden Ellis. Number 20, Maddox Millard. Number 9, Peyton Gross. Number 23, Braven Linebarger. And number 7, Braxton Daniel. And now for your Christian Heritage Lions. Number 16, Sawyer Korn. Number 12, Jace Denson. Number 8, Jackson Locke. Number 24, Colson Lewis. Number 1, Asa Simmons. Number 7, Aiden Kaler. Number 28, Owen Hartley. Number 27, Cooper Middleton. And number 9, Ty Korn. Will you please stand as we pray and honor our nation with the national anthem? Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day and the opportunity to compete. We ask for your divine protection over every player, coach, and official on the field. Keep them safe from injury and harm. Grant the coaches wisdom and the players strength. May our actions reflect your grace, and may we play with integrity and joy. Amen. Heavenly Father,
don't you forget that love is always coming your way. No matter how broken you are. Don't you forget that love is always coming your way. Hey, I don't know you, but I know you got tension in your neck. Stressed out, too addicted to your phone to go to bed. If that's you, then take a breath.
Are you out of it?
Feel these words inside your chest. You are loved, you are chosen. Your body isn't broken. For every door that closes, a better one gets open. You got a light inside, too radiant to hide. If you don't think so, let me change your mind. Wherever you go, wherever you stay, don't you forget that love is always coming your way. No matter how far, how broken you are. Don't you forget that love is always coming your way. Always. Hey, and you ain't gotta do a thing to get that love. You ain't gotta act nice to get that hug. It don't matter if you stuck inside that mud. The sun's still gonna be shining down on us. If you ever felt left out, burdened or weak, I promise not to lie straight from the enemy. Coming for your mind, body, soul, and energy. But do not be deceived, cause you are loved, you are chosen. Your body isn't broken. For every door that closes, a better one gets open. You got a light inside, too radiant to hide. If you don't think so, let me change your mind. Wherever you go, wherever you stay, don't you forget that love is always coming your way.
All right, welcome to today's game at Darren McClure Field, home of the Christian Heritage Lions, as the 2026 Gordon Lee Trojans are looking to sweep the three-game set. And today we're starting off with Brady Little at the top of the lineup. Brady will also be our pitcher today for the Trojans. And Brady swings at the first pitch, a little blooper to center field. And that is gathered up by the center fielder for the first out of the inning. Next up is the shortstop, senior Maddox Millard. The UNG commits coming off of an excellent game yesterday. And that one's fouled back over the backstop. And Maddox is behind, no balls and 1 strike, with 1 out here in the top of the first. And Maddox fouls off pitch number 2. And Maddox wears that one on the backside and will take first base on the hit by pitch. And Peyton Gross is now up. Got a runner at first base with 1 out. And Peyton with a little liner down the left field line. And looks like we will have runners on second and third as J.R. Zymet's up to bat.
We'll bring caution tape next time and just caution this other area off because of the river.
JR's looking to get back on track after an 0-for-3 game yesterday. And looks at an off-speed pitch that misses up. Swings at a fastball right over the top of that one. 1 ball and 1 strike. And takes a called strike on the outer part of the plate and is behind 1 ball and 2 strikes. And a little blooper off the end of the bat. Still enough for a sacrifice fly. And JR does his job and plates the first run of the game with a fly ball to right center for the RBI. Next, Dustin Day, the senior, steps to the plate with 2 outs and a runner on third. And takes a pitch that misses inside for ball 1. And Day swings over the top of that breaking ball. Falls behind 1 ball, 1 strike, or evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs here in the top of the first. And the visiting Trojans up 1-0. Tough call there. doesn't go Dustin's way for strike 2. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. And a tough called third strike there sits Day down, and that'll end the top half of the first with the Trojans on top, 1-0.
You ain't drive me in that pit. Hey, nah. Saw my soul inside that fam and said that's it. Great, nah. You never fake in the cold winter. I just came to ball with the go winners. Fast forward, turn to a road runner. Spirit got me here, go get it. Shed blood, give me lemonade on the scope in it. Pick me up. I was Timmy Turner, always chasing after Vicky. Took me to his fountain, gave me peace and chose to cleanse me up. Now I'm testifying of your greatness. This a different love. Don't walk, life ahead, all let's take it slow. Take a walk by the river and let you flow. Cause Lord, you are all I ever want. You're all I ever want. Cause I was lost until you found me. Now I know you're all around me. Nothing I could ever do.
All right, we're back here in the bottom half of the first.
Up to bat for the Lions, number 16, Sawyer Corn.
Brady Little has the ball today for the Trojans. The junior lefty. And he misses away with that fastball. 1 ball and no strikes. Unlucky on that one, must have missed high. That one definitely missed high, and Brady's behind 3 balls, no strikes here to the leadoff. This has kind of been a theme for the Trojans of late, letting the leadoff get on.
Next up to bat, number 12, Jace Denson.
So we have a runner on first, no outs. And a nice strike there. And a little soft roller there, picked up by Garrett with a nice play, and Brady did a great job covering first there for the first out of the inning. The leadoff was able to take second base, so now with 1 out, the Lions have a runner on second. like JR wanted to have a discussion of some sort with Little. Another good pitch, not sure where that missed. And ball 2 up and away. And it is now 2 balls and no strikes with 1 out and a runner on second base. Very nice pitch there. Fastball catches the outer part of the plate for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike with 1 out. And another strike there. Batter offered, swung right over the top of that, and evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. Not sure what that was about. And a strikeout there by Little. Excellent job. Good sequence. And that's the second out of the inning.
Number 24, Colson Lewis.
And the batter looks at strike 1. And Colson hits a nice fly ball. Gross has an eye on it and drops the ball. Not sure what happened there. And Colson ends up on second base. And that evens the ball game at 1 run for
Number
each
4,
team.
Bo Moore.
And a nice breaking ball that catches the piece of the plate there for strike 1. And another fly ball. And that one is secured. And that ends the first inning with the score tied at 1-1.
This is how we do it. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. Yeah. Hold on. Bump it up. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky. I get those goosebumps every time. I need a benzo. I need a ride in a Lambo. Yeah. Okay. 901 Shelby.
It's time to fire your day up right with a cup of coffee from Nashville Grind. They got smooth, bold flavors, and they offer a light, medium, and a dark roast coffee. And for all you folks bleeding orange out there, they've got a specialty blend just for you. So get high quality coffee with every cup of Nashville Grind. And we stock it right here at Ace Hardware of Lookout. So come see us at Ace Hardware of Lookout. You know we're always ready to help.
I bought my very first home here 22 years ago.
Since then, this town has become more than a place. It's my community, my passion, and my purpose. I've helped families grow, empty nesters downsize, and dreamers take their first big step.
Whether you're buying or selling, remember me. Let's write your next chapter together.
And we're back here, top of the second inning. Garrett Ross, who's been extremely swinging a hot bat lately and looking to stay hot. And that one should drop for a soft single. Got the lead off on. And Caden Ellis steps in. Quick throw back. And Garrett is going. Wasn't sure that one skipped far enough away from the first baseman, but Garrett did a good job of reading that ball and takes second base. So now we have a runner in scoring position with no outs. And Caden with a little check swing there fouls it back into the hitting facility for the Lions. And Ellis flies out to right field, and Garrett takes off. And a tough throw. And Garrett unfortunately slides through the bag there and is called out. It's a really good throw from the right fielder. And the Trojans quickly have 2 outs. And Braxton looks at a first pitch strike. Is behind no balls and 1 strike with 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. And another little blooper just past the reach of the second baseman, Colson Lewis. A lot of soft contact so far today, but it's worked out all right. And now the 9-hole hitter, Colt Wood, looking to extend the inning here. And another ball that's going to drop. And a nice job of just taking the pitch the other way. Drops into shallow center. And now runners on first and second for the Trojans, and the top of the lineup, and Brady Little back up. Be a good time for Brady to pull one down the first baseline. And he looks at a breaking ball that catches the outer part of the plate. One ball and one strike as Brady was able to hold up there. And that one catches the umpire. And the runners were able to take second and third. So now we have two runners in scoring position. And a 2-ball, 1 strike count here for Little. Brady's got an opportunity to really help himself here with a base hit that would score at least 1, possibly 2. And that one's going to have a chance. And just got beat out by a step there. And that'll end the top of the second inning. The score remains tied at 1-1 with the home Lions coming up to bat.
Don't forget to go see Kim in the concession stands for cold drinks, hot dogs, and popcorn.
It's a picture perfect place. I can't wait to see your face when we get to our forevermore. Me and you will be forevermore. Yeah, we'll leave all of our work just like work boots on the porch. And all our loved ones, they'll be hanging out when we walk through the door. Yeah, we'll catch up on the good times and we'll have a million more. No, there ain't no telling what he's got in store when we get to our forevermore. We'll see beauty like we've never known. Angels singing hallelujah songs. Hard to imagine one day all this gravel turn to streets of gold. Time goes by, but we won't ever get old.
Up to bat number 7, Aiden Kaler.
And we're back in the bottom half of the second inning, and the pitcher for the Lions is now up to bat. Good first pitch fastball there that fouled off over the first base dugout. And Little misses in with that one, evening the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Good pitch there on the outer part of the plate. And misses that one down the third baseline foul, and the count continues at 1 ball and 2 strikes with nobody out. You're in the bottom half of the second inning. And an excellent breaking ball there from Little, and gets the leadoff batter looking for the strikeout, which is fantastic.
The bat number 28, Owen Hartley.
And Brady with a nice fastball on the outer part of the plate, and Owen Hartley swings over the top of that one. And Owen was able to lay off the fastball that was up. And the count is 1 ball and 1 strike with 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. Nice fastball on the inner part of the plate there. And another strikeout for Little. That's 2 this inning. Another really good located fastball on the outer part of the plate, and the righty swings right over the top of that one.
Number 27, Cooper Middleton.
A pretty pitch, just misses away. 1 ball and no strikes with 2 outs. Brady comes back with a fastball in for a called strike, and that levels the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. And a hard hit ball to the right fielder, who's there to make the catch. And a very quick 1-2-3 inning for the home Lions, and we'll be moving to the top of the third here in just a minute as we look to honor our sponsors who support the Trojan Network.
We love our Gordon Lee Trojans. Come shop with them.
On the field, it's not just sweat you're losing. You're losing minerals, vitamins, and focus. Let's be real. Water really does suck until you put something in it. Real flavor, no fake junk, electrolytes that fuel performance. Champions hydrate smarter. Water sucks. Fuel that matters.
When you want to keep up with the Gordon Lee Trojans, you listen to Brent, Jay, Ricky, and all the guys here. But when you want a home mortgage, you should call Payne Mortgage Team, where we are reinventing the mortgage experience. We'll take care of you, we'll even have some fun, and you'll get a brand new house.
All right, we're back in the top of the third, and 2, 3, and 4 will be up for the Trojans in this inning as Maddox looks to get things started. And a ball hit to shallow center, and the play is made by the right fielder for the first out of the inning. And now senior Peyton Gross steps in. And that pitch misses in. That pitch misses down. And it is quickly 2 balls and no strikes. And that's ball 3. And a 4-pitch walk for Gross. And that brings up the cleanup hitter, J.R. Zimet. Gross takes a nice lead at first. And JR takes a called strike on the inner part of the plate. That was a good pitch to lay off inside, just going to foul that off anyway. And looks like Peyton will easily take second base on the wild pitch. That evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. That pitch misses low, and he's now up 2 balls and 1 strike with 1 out and a runner on second. JR just misses that one. That levels the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes that pitch up, and that works the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And JR with a nice line drive to center field. And that'll drive in another run. JR does his job, goes after the pitch that's up and drives it to right center for his second RBI of the game. So we have Dylan Curry at first base, courtesy running for the catcher. And Day steps in. And he should be in there easily. Curry takes second. Dustin now has a runner in scoring position with 1 ball and no strikes. And just misses the breaking ball there. That levels the count at 1 ball and 1 strike with 1 out here in the top of the 3rd inning. And a well-hit ball off the fence. Dustin really put a charge into that one for the easy stand-up double that plates another run as Curry comes around to score, and that increases the Trojan lead to 3-1, still with only 1 out. And now Garrett Ross will step in with a runner in scoring position. And Garrett just misses that one, fouls it straight back over the backstop. That pitch misses in. Garrett gets out of the way, and that levels the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. And the runner's going to take third on that one. They're saying that Garrett checked his swing there. So Garrett is now up 2 balls and 1 strike with 1 out and a runner in scoring position at third base. And just need a nice fly ball somewhere. And that misses. And now Garrett should be looking for his pitch in his spot. Up 3 balls and 1 strike. And Garrett draws the walk on the fastball that misses up. And now we have runners on first and third with 1 out.
Starling's doing better now. He's talked a couple of updates to it. I've got my 0.8%. Season 3, so.
Little meeting at the mound there that is broken up. And Caden Ellis looks to move the runners once again. And Ellis steps in. Little first and third play there that sends Ross back to first base quickly. And he takes off, gets second base easily. And now we have runners in scoring position at second and third with only 1 out. Opportunity here to score a couple of runs for the Trojans. Takes a called strike on the inner part of the plate and is behind no balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. Looks like the infield is in a little bit. And he gets Caden with a breaking ball there. And now we move to Braxton Daniel. Tough call there. That looked to be a touch on the high side. Catcher did a good job of dunking that one. Braxton fouls that off and quickly falls behind 0-2 with 2 outs. Trojans will be off on contact. That misses well outside the strike zone. And a good hard ball to the right to the shortstop, who makes a good throw. And that'll end the top of the 3rd inning with the visiting Trojans on top 3-1. Now to a word from our sponsors here on the Trojan Network.
The Trojan Club raises money to support all athletics at Gordon Lee High School. 100% of all proceeds benefit our student athletes, and we like to say thank you.
Thanks for the turf and the video board.
We love our renovated dugouts and video board. Thank you for covering all drug testing and our athletic fees.
We appreciate the drones and the Titan GPS trackers.
We appreciate you covering our state travel fees and equipment upgrades.
Thank you for our custom whiteboard and our upgraded lockers.
We love our awesome new court and video board.
Thanks for paying our entry fees to our tournaments and everything you do for our athletes.
If you want to be a part of this greatness, scan this Venmo code and donate to the Trojan Club today.
All right, we're back here in the bottom half of the 3rd inning.
Up to bat number 9, Ty Korn.
Brady continues on the mound. And the Trojans are up 3-1. And an excellent play by Colt Wood there at shortstop. Made a barehanded play
Number
and
16,
made a good
Sawyer
throw.
Korn.
Correction, Colt was actually at second base there. And once again, the Lions have the leadoff runner on. Sawyer shows bunt, pulls back, takes the called strike. Brady misses on the throw over and now have a runner in scoring position at second base. And the count is no balls and 1 strike with nobody out. And Sawyer fouls that back over the backstop and is now down no balls and 2 strikes. As Little could definitely use a strikeout here of the leadoff hitter. in the Lions lineup. Good breaking ball there that's fouled off.
Bad boys thing going on.
That pitch misses away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Good idea there, seeing if we could get the Lions hitter to chase. He did not. Got a runner that went to third. That ball is booted, and now a run will come in to score. Trojans didn't do a very good job of keeping an eye on the runner there, as he was almost to third base before
Number
the
12,
pitch was released.
Stinson.
And that now changes the score to 3-2, still in favor of the visiting Trojans. That pitch misses in. 1 ball and no strikes. Beautiful pitch there, in for a strike. Breaking ball froze the batter and levels the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. That one just misses. And the count is now 2-1 with nobody out and a runner at first base. Brady challenged him inside with a fastball that's fouled off towards the third base side. And that levels the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good job of checking over, keeping the runner at first a little closer to the bag. That breaking ball misses up, and that runs the count full. And a nice fastball up that the batter chases, couldn't lay off, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 8, Jackson Locke.
That misses away. Another one that can't lay off the high fastball. That levels the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. And does a good job there of running the pitch in on the bunt attempt. Foul back to the backstop, as they were trying to advance the runner at first into scoring position. And that brings the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. And another strikeout for Little. And that'll bring up Colson Lewis.
Now batting number 24, Colson Lewis.
First pitch fastball misses up. Didn't get the call there. Pitch right at the knees. Didn't go the Trojans' way. Little checks over. Ross grabs it, and runner at first hurries back. Runner. He's not going anywhere on the overthrow. And the count is now 3-0 to Lewis. Runner on second base with 2 outs. And they make the decision to put Colson on first base.
Number 4, Bo Moore.
And a fly ball, which Gross makes the catch, and just like that, Trojans get out of the inning, and we'll head to the top of the 4th with the Trojans still on top, 3-2. And now a word from our sponsors.
I'm Jimmy Sprayberry, class of '79. I grew up here in Chickamauga. Krista and I raised our children here. You know, I learned a whole lot about life on this field, and ever since 1988, I've been helping folks with their insurance needs.
When I turned 60, I too became bombarded with phone calls and junk mail about Medicare insurance.
And that's why I want to offer you a free Medicare review.
It's an honor to serve the community that I live in and help it to thrive. Here at Summit Physical Therapy, we focus on getting you back doing the things that you love to do. With years of trusted experience, we're bringing expert healthcare closer to home. It's hometown healing with care that's personal, local, and built around you. Coming soon to our North Georgia communities.
All right, we're back here in the top of the 4th inning. The 9-hole hitter Colt Wood is up. And he watches a pitch that misses wide and is quickly ahead 1 ball and no strikes. Colt lays off another pitch that misses up and is quickly ahead 2 balls and no strikes. And Colt fouls that one off down the third base line. Pitch was down and in and got a good piece of it. Unfortunately, just carries foul. And Colt is still ahead 2 balls and 1 strike. And takes a pitch on the outer part of the plate, and that is now runs the count to 2-2 as the Trojans look to get the leadoff runner on board here. That one misses in and almost gets a piece of Colt. And the count is now full. Colt asks for time here. Gathers himself. And takes a called strike on the inner part for the strikeout. Tough pitch. And that's the first out of the inning. And now the leadoff batter for the Trojans, Brady Little, steps in. And Brady lays off that pitch that misses low. And that one misses up. And Brady's now ahead 2 balls, no strikes. Brady fouls that pitch back over the backstop. He's still ahead 2 balls and 1 strike with 1 out here in the top of the 4th. And that one misses in. Backs Little off the plate. Runs the count to 3 balls and 1 strike. So Brady should be looking for something here he can drive. And that misses inside as well. And Little's on first base with a walk. And that brings the shortstop, Maddox Millard, up. Landon Cresswell will be headed in to run for Little, as he is the pitcher. Landon's had a lot of opportunities to run and done a fantastic job so far this year for the Trojans, gaining valuable experience at the varsity level. As Maddox looks to move him into scoring position and get on base. Maddox swings over the top of that one. Catcher did a good job of blocking that up and keeping it in front of home plate. They check Landon at first. He's back easily. Maddox steps back in, looking at a no ball, 1 strike count. Maddox takes a called strike that was on the outer part of the plate generously, and is behind no balls, 2 strikes. And he swings over the top of that one for the strikeout. And that is now 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. And the 3-hole hitter, Peyton Gross, is up. Peyton's looking to get on and extend the inning. Got Landon leaning, but he was still back safely. That fastball misses up and in. That breaking ball snaps in there at the last second for a called strike, leveling the count at 1-1 strike. And a hard hit ball right up the middle. Unfortunately, that's gobbled up by Lewis, and that'll end the top of the 4th. The score remains 3-2 for the Trojans. And now a word from our sponsors.
I started helping people buy homes in 2017, and for 8 years, I have been showing up when they need me. I believe relationships drive success. It's about being available when it matters most. My mission? Keep it easy. Buying your first home should feel clear, not complicated. Let's go step by step together. You'll move into your next chapter feeling confident and ready. Whether you're buying, selling, or refinancing, let's take the mortgage journey together.
And we're back in the bottom of the 4th. Brady Little still on the mound, done a good job so far today, looking to preserve the 1-run lead for the Trojans. And that breaking ball slips out of his hand and misses up and away. Comes back with a fastball. It's flied out to right, and just unable to get there was Daniel. Looks like he had about a 35-yard run there trying to track that one down. Unfortunately, just out of the reach of the speedy Daniel over there. Brady misses in with that one, and that runs the count to 2-1 strike with nobody out here in the bottom half of 4. Maybe just a ball or two low, and now the count is 3-1 strike. And that ball is hit hard, but Gross is on his horse, but is not going to get there. And that gets to the fence for a stand-up double. And
number 28, Owen Hartley.
Once again, the Lions have the leadoff batter on, and Owen Hartley will step in for the Lions. Got a courtesy runner for the pitcher who hit that one to left center. Good bunt there. And the batter does a good job with the sacrifice bunt. Moves the runner to third with one out.
At the bat, number 27, Cooper Middleton.
That one misses up. 1 ball, no strikes with 1 out and a runner at third. The Lions were threatening to tie this one up. That's fouled back towards the football complex on the third base side and levels the count of 1 ball and 1 strike. Sacrifice bunt there. Well played by the Trojans. Call could have gone either way. And unfortunately that ties the score at 3-3.
The bat, number 9, Ty Korn.
And now with 2 outs, Brady misses away. Brady misses away again. Brady's pitch count starting to run up there a little bit. Legs are probably getting a little tired at this point. Let's see if he can secure the last out of the inning here for the Trojans. And that's 3 misses all in the same spot. Be good here to get this batter and not put another runner on with the top of the lineup coming back around. Say there's no doubt that batter will have the take sign on here. Looking to see if Little can throw a strike, which he does. And that brings the count to 3 balls, 1 strike. And Brady throws another fastball in there. And that brings the count full at 3-2 with 2 outs. And an excellent pitch there that freezes them. Brady a little fired up there. And we're on to the top of the 5th. The cleanup hitter for the Trojans, J.R. Zymet, is up, looking to get the inning started. J.R. watches a pitch in for a ball. It's quickly ahead, 1 ball, no strikes. And watches ball 2. And we'll start to look in for his pitch. Takes a called pitch on the outer part of the plate. Still ahead 2-1. That misses low. 3-1. And JR is a little ahead of that one. Fouls it off to bring the count full at 3-2. And JR fires that into the Trojan bullpen. Still way ahead on his timing. Looking to sit back here with the count 3 balls and 2 strikes. JR fouls off another one down the first base line. Count remains 3-2. JR hits a hard ball to third base, but it's gobbled up and secures the out there. Saw a lot of pitches there. Probably ran the pitcher's pitch count up a little bit. And now Day looks to continue his hot streak and hit a hard ball off the wall and last at bat. That one just misses the brim of his batting helmet as he sits now at 1 ball, no strikes with 1 out here in the top of the 5th. And he's ahead of that one and fouls it back on the third base side and is now behind 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the catcher makes the play on the pop-up, and the Trojans are quickly 2 outs. With the hard-hitting Garrett Ross stepping in, looking to keep the inning moving. And he looks at a breaking ball. It catches the outer part of the plate. Not a bad pitch to lay off of. Not a lot he could really do with that early in the count. And gets hit in the leg for a hit by pitch. And the Trojans have 1 on as Caden Ellis looks to see what he can do here with 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning. And Garrett takes off and easily takes second base on the pitch that misses down, and the Trojans now have a runner in scoring position. Out in front of that breaking ball. That brings the count to 1-1 with 2 outs and a runner on second. Same pitch, same result. Caden swings over the top of that one. And is now behind 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Going to have to expand an attack here. Probably going to see another breaking ball away. And same pitch, same result. And that'll be the end of the Trojans here in the top of the 5th. No runs, and the score remains tied at 3-3. We'd like to thank Water Sucks, one of our presenting sponsors, who has the best water additive in the business. We appreciate all they do for the Trojan athletes.
Don't forget to go see our ladies in the concession stands. Hot dogs, popcorn, pretzels, and cold drinks.
It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. I don't need no reason, don't need control. Fly so high, no ceiling when I'm in my zone. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop.
Next at bat, number 16, Sawyer Core.
All right, here we are on the bottom of the 5th. Back to the top of the lineup for the Lions. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Colt Wood, junior right-hander, looking to make quick work of the Lions here at the top of the order. And Colt misses in with the first pitch. And misses away, and is down 2 balls and no strikes to the leadoff hitter. And a ground ball to Gross, who gobbles that up, makes a clean throw to Ross, and that's the first out of the inning.
Next up to bat, number 12, Jace Stinson.
Unlucky on that one, as I guess that one missed up. Good curveball there. Levels the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. tough one there. And third base coach is getting that one. And the count is 2 balls and 1 strike with 1 out. Nobody on. And another breaking ball that batter swings over the top of, and that levels the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Colts working very quickly today, as usual. That ball's hit to center field, tailing right to the center fielder, and there we go for out number 2.
Next up to bat, number 8, Jackson Locke.
Colt works ahead there with a nice called strike. A little check swing there that Colt bobbles. And once again, the call does not go the Trojans' way at first.
Next up to bat, number 24, Colson Lewis.
One of those tough ones where if Colt had let it go, it would have been a pretty routine play for Maddox at short. But as a pitcher, it's hard to let that pass. Not sure what was wrong with that one, as that was called a ball. It levels the count at 1-1 with 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 5th. Got a foul ball there. Colt checks over, keeps the runner a little closer to the bag. Good attempt there to see if we could get the batter to chase. He doesn't, and that levels the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Little check swing there that fouls the ball down the third base line. Count remains 2-2. And the count is now full at 3-2. Runner will be going on the pitch. And a good throw by Ellis. Just gets the runner and does a good job getting us out of the inning here in the bottom of the 5th. And next up will be the 6th inning.
This is how we do it. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. Hold on. Pump it up. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky. I get those goosebumps every time. I need a benzo.
It's time to fire your day up right with a cup of coffee from Nashville Grind. They got smooth, bold flavors, and they offer a light, medium, and a dark roast coffee. And for all you folks bleeding orange out there, they've got a specialty blend just for you. So get high quality coffee with every cup of Nashville Grind. And we stock it right here at Ace Hardware of Lookout. So come see us at Ace Hardware of Lookout. You know we're always ready to help.
All right, we're back in the top of the sixth. The score is still tied 3-3. Braxton Daniel up, the 8-hole hitter. And he watches a pitch down for ball one. And he checks his swing there, fouls it straight back. Brings the count to 1 ball and 1 strike. And he swings over the top of that breaking ball and now is behind 1 ball and 2 strikes. Just gets a piece of that and stays alive. I think the catcher wore a little bit of that himself. And lays off that pitch that misses up in the zone and levels the count at 2-2. Good hard hit ball to third base for the out. And the Trojans are down an out there. And now the 9-hole hitter and the current pitcher, Colt Wood, steps in. And Colt watches a curveball that catches the outer part. And just misses a pitch inside, but quickly falls behind 0-2. And Colt watches called strike 3 on a really good breaking ball. It catches the outer part. And the Trojans quickly have 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. And now back to the top of the order and Brady Little. Brady's looking to get on track here. And he misses with the pitch, and Brady's ahead 1 ball, no strikes. That pitch misses down and in, and Brady is ahead 2 balls, no strikes. And that pitch misses up. Tough call for the Lions there. That one goes the way of the Trojans, and they are up. Brady is up 3 balls, no strikes. And he misses with ball 4. Pitcher shakes his head. Brady takes all of his protective gear off and jogs down to first, and Maddox Millard now steps in. Tough pitch that's down, gets away from the catcher, and Brady quickly gets into scoring position on second base. Maddox fouls that one back into the catcher. That one got a big piece of him. Umpire's giving him a minute to shake that one off. And that foul ball levels the count at 1 strike to Maddox with 2 outs. Anything that gets down in the outfield has a chance to score Brady. And the Trojans could definitely use a run here. And that one almost catches Maddox. As he's now behind, pitcher's now behind 2 balls and a strike to Maddox. And Maddox is going to be sitting on his pitch here, looking to do some damage. Does a good job on waiting on that curveball and just misses it. Fouls it straight back into the netting. And now the count sits at 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Gonna guess Maddox is gonna see another breaking ball here. That's been the option to these hitters today when the count is 2 strikes.
That's terrible.
That was a brutal call. I'm not sure what we were looking at there, but unfortunately for Maddox, the called strike 3, and we move to the bottom of the 6th.
Cowboy throwdown here in H-Town, where we're stronger than a hurricane. From miles around, the best of the best come here to put their tough to the test. Give it all for gold or go home broke when they open.
Next up to bat, number 4, Bo Moore.
All right, now we're moving to the bottom of the 6th inning. Colt Wood is on the mound still. And the game remains tied at 3. Good off-speed pitch there that's fouled back. Not sure why the third base coach is getting these, but it is what it is. That one misses in. Levels the count at 1-1. And that one is shot foul down the first base line, and nobody can get to that one. But that does get Colt ahead. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the leadoff man here. Glad Colt missed that, as his teammates were still getting back into position after chasing that one all the way back. Excellent pitch there by Colt for a called strike, and the strikeout looking for the first out of the inning.
Number 7, Aiden Taylor.
You got that same one last one.
Colt gets on the side of that one and misses up. That's fouled down the third base line and levels the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. That pitch misses down, 2-1. That ball's hit hard to left center, and Brady misses it. And going to 3.
Up to bat, number 28, Owen Hartley.
And the Lions have a runner in scoring position. Colt misses down on that one for ball 1. And the pitching coach for the Trojans, Coach Wright, comes out to have a discussion with his pitcher and catcher. Looks like the Trojans are expecting a bunt here and just making sure everybody's on the same page on what their defensive responsibilities are and who's got what. And Colt misses away there, and the count now runs 2 balls, no strikes. And that ball's fouled off down the third base line. And the count is now 2-1 with 1 out, runner on third, and the game is tied up at 3 apiece. Colt with another good fastball there that Owen swings over. And that's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Garrett does a good job of corralling that one. Looks over to third and keeps the runner there.
Number 27, Cooper Middleton.
And now with 2 outs and a runner at third. That breaking ball misses up and away. That breaking ball also misses up and away, and that is now 2 balls and no strikes with 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 6th. Trojans definitely needing an out here to keep the game knotted up.
To bat number 9, Ty Korn.
And Colt does a nice job there getting ahead with a nice strike. Runners on first and third with 2 outs. And an excellent. They're not worried about that runner. Colts ahead 0-2 here. And the batter gets just a tiny piece of that one. And is still down, no balls and 2 strikes.
To bat number 16, Sawyer Korn.
And that puts the Lions on top 4-3 here in the bottom of the 6th. With being back to the top of the lineup. And they let the runner advance to second. That pitch misses just low, and that's 1-1. Also misses down, 2-1. That one's fouled back. And brings the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs with runners on second and third. And the Trojans in desperate need of an out here to keep the score at 4-3. That one just misses the batter and brings the count full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. That ball's up the middle. And that ends the inning. With the Trojans down 4-3 going into the top of the 7th and in desperate need of at least 1 and hopefully a bunch of runs.
Is inventory. I've been spitting the face, still exhibiting grace. Kicked out many a place, just for sharing my faith. My belt tight shoes, lace plus a breastplate. My war helmet on, now I got
All right, it's up to the Trojans here in the top of the 7th to at least tie this game up, and they are at 3-4-5 in the lineup, and Peyton Gross looks to get things started here. And he takes that one off the plate for ball 1. And that one misses in. All right, we got 2-0 count now. And now we're up to 3-0. Gets the called strike above his hands, unfortunate. Another called strike. 2 balls off the plate. And that's going to drop foul. And Peyton steps back in with the count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Just trying to find a way on any way possible. And he does with the leadoff walk. Now JR steps in. And we will see a pitching change here. Going to go to the pitcher that came in yesterday. Lions pitcher did a nice job today, limiting the Trojans to only 3 runs and generating a lot of soft contact. As Brady was the only pitcher, Gordon Lee hitter, to see this pitcher yesterday. He's in there giving the guys on deck a little taste of where the ball is going to come from. He's an over-the-top pitcher. Definitely has a lot of down angle. Velocity is going to be on the slower side at about 72 with a fastball. Curveball comes in at 62. He's having a little challenge finding the strike zone here in warm-ups. Hopefully a good sign for the Trojans. All right, JR steps in. Nobody out. Runner on first. And JR watches one that comes in at about 57 feet, catches the catcher in the mask, does a good job of keeping it in front. One ball, no strikes to the cleanup hitter. And lays off that pitch that also misses down. And JR is ahead 2-0, looking for a pitch he can drive. That pitch is down and called a strike.
Hey, sit back. You got it.
And JR is now 2-2 as Peyton took off. Good job, lays off that one, misses down. That runs the count full as JR looks to expand an attack here. Fouls that one away. JR is looking for one mistake pitch that he can do some damage with. And that is not it. And JR draws the walk. And the Trojans now have runners at first and second with no outs. And Dustin coming up to bat.
Let's go, D.
Going to have a courtesy for the catcher as Cresswell comes in.
QAB, take a job.
And Day steps in with nobody out. No outs. Runners on first and second. Fouls that one straight back. That pitch misses up. Apologize for that. That's twice I've gotten pitch and miss combined into a word I shouldn't have on a hot Saturday here in Dalton, Georgia. Count is now 1-1. Runners on first and second and no outs. And that ball's hit hard. And he misses it. That's going to bring one in for sure. And the field umpire calls Cresswell out. He seems to, I don't know, I'm going to guess he went to Christian Heritage, as every call has gone against the Trojans that he's made so far. But nonetheless, that ties it up.
Hey, stay within yourself right here, G. Don't gotta be fancy.
Odds are they're going to put Garrett on here. They don't want any piece of that today.
Whatever, G. Wouldn't want to face him either.
And Caden Ellis steps in with one out. The score now tied at 4 with a runner on first and second as Garrett draws the intentional walk. And that one is golfed into left field. That'll bring Day around as he hustles in. And the Trojans take the lead, 5-4 on that great swing there by Ellis. And the Trojans still have runners at first and second, and now have the lead 5-4.
Hey, great job, Caden. Great job.
Still only one out for the Trojans. And Braxton trying to get on the board here with a hit and continue the inning. And Braxton watches that called strike.
Towards the plate, Brax. Go.
And that ball's fouled straight back, and Braxton is quickly down 0-2. As the Lions coach brings out several new baseballs. Braxton's got to expand and attack the ball here. And a good ground ball up the middle. That's not going to get the double play, which is fortunate for the Trojans. And we move to Colt Wood in the 9 hole with runners at first and third. Colt leaves a pitch up. And now the Trojans have runners at second and third with 2 outs. And another pitch that misses. And Colt is now looking at a 2-0 count. Looking for his pitch that he can do damage with. And misses again. And it is now 3-0. Colt will surely be getting the take sign here as we look to load the bases. And make the Lions pitcher prove it. And he draws the walk, and that loads the bases for the leadoff Brady Little, who's due. Brady takes a deep breath. one's popped up to right field. And that'll end the inning, but the Trojans plate 2 runs and take the lead 5-4, and going out to play some defense here and try to secure the victory in the bottom of the 7th inning.
Up to bat, number 12, Jace Denson.
All right, Trojan fans, we're back here in the bottom of the 7th with the Trojans leading 5-4, and Colt Wood taking the mound. And a nice fastball. Looks like the Trojans got a little extra pep in their step after that nice top of the 7th inning. And that one misses wide and levels the count at 1-1 strike.
Nice pitch.
Unlucky there.
Call him another box, but can't get that one.
2-1 strike as the Trojans don't get the call on the fastball that was up in the zone. And Colt tugs that one inside and is now 3-1. And comes back with a good pitch that's fouled off third base side and brings the count full at 3-2 strikes. And that ball is hit to center field. Brady is under it and secures the first out.
Number 8, Jackson Locke.
I got the batter and the catcher.
Number 24, Colson. Lewis.
Looks like JR's a little shaken up on the foul ball there. Or actually the hit by pitch that ricocheted into his thumb. Be interested to see if they try to test JR's hand. Good pitch on the inner part of the plate. And that drops into left field for a single. And now we have runners at first and second with one out.
Up to bat number 4, Bo Moore.
Be interested to see if they try a bunt here, trying to get the runner into scoring position. That one's fouled off. And Colt is quickly ahead. No balls and 1 strike. Tough call there.
That's right there.
1-1. And that'll be your ball game on the heads-up play by the pitcher. And the Trojans preserve the victory 5-4. We'll see everybody next week at Chattooga on Tuesday.